In the late 1940s, a single factory stood as a symbol of everything humanity dreamed of becoming. It was massive, a cathedral of steel and fire where men worked day and night to build the engines that would power the new world. They called it the Halcyon Works, a place where technology, ambition, and hope came together under one roof. It was the factory that built the future, but today, it no longer exists. No signs, no plaques, no trace of what once stood there. Only photographs and a silence that hides what really happened. The Halcyon Works began in 1946. Founded by industrial visionary Charles Remington, he believed that machinery wasn't just about production, it was about perfection. He gathered the brightest engineers from across the country, gave them limitless funding, and told them one thing: build the impossible. And they did. By 1950, Halcyon had built machines that could assemble jet engines faster than any other factory on Earth. Automated arms, robotic cranes. Conveyor systems years ahead of their time, technology that wouldn't appear anywhere else until the 1980s. Newspapers called it the factory of tomorrow. Foreign governments sent delegations to study it. Even NASA engineers would later admit that some of Halcyon's systems were decades ahead of their era. But in 1954, something changed. The lights went out, the gates closed, and 3,000 workers were told never to come back. No one ever explained why. The official story was financial mismanagement. But those who worked there tell another story, one that never made the papers. They say Halcyon created a machine so advanced that it scared the very people who funded it. A fully automated engine assembly system that required no human labor. It could build faster, cheaper, and better than any factory on Earth, and that, they say, was its mistake. Because if machines could build without men, what would happen to the men? Wheat-and-months investors pulled out. Patents were quietly sold, and the machines, the same ones that could have changed the world, were dismantled and melted down. Every blueprint, every photo, every flyerist. By 1956, the Halcyon Works was gone. Not a single building remained. And today, the land where it once stood is an empty parking lot. But sometimes, when the wind blows just right through the rusted pipes that remain underground, people nearby say they can still hear it, the faint rhythm of machinery that refuses to be forgotten. A heartbeat from a time when we dreamed without limits. A whisper from the factory that built the future and then disappeared. Here at RetroMechanika, we remember, because the machines we left behind still have something to tell us. Subscribe and let the past come back to life.